Welcome to the Sky Network show. We'll be starting in couple of minutes. Let's see if you have already got. Yeah, let's see that we are live and welcome everyone. Welcome to the Sky Network show. Today the agenda is weekly updates and discussion. Also, Yogesh will be joining us very soon. So it will be the discussion between me, Yogesh. Let's see that. Guys, we are good. I'll be available here in the chat, so feel free to message here below the post, and I'll be able to take your questions in the session. So, welcome. All righty, we have Yogesh with us. Yogesh, I'm adding you to the stream now. Hello,
Hi everyone.
welcome, Yogesh.
Hi, welcome.
Yeah, so we just got started. Thank you for joining us. It's been a long time. We've been waiting for you. So we are already live on SecureChain X and Facebook and YouTube. So thank you, community, for joining. Yogesh, over to you.
All right, Sandeep. So thank you very much for having me here. It's a long time. And yeah, this is as always, it's a great privilege and it's very exciting to be here and have a community, have a conversation with community and yeah, talk about various topics, right? So yeah, it's a very, yes, Sandeep, yes.
Yes, Yogesh. So definitely, and please continue. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, okay, no problem. Yeah, yeah. So basically, when it comes to the platforms like Secure Chain and all kinds of platforms like Layer One Chain, then it's a very unique place. The projects like this is which is a technological oriented, right? So that this type of projects has a longevity approaches. So for those people who just joined the secure chain and don't know much about this. So I want to quickly create the vision and the ideas behind the secure chain and what happened. Right. So basically, when the project was initially started, the core vision and idea was decentralized and democratic value to promote all these ideas and create value in the marketplace. That was the idea about creating a secure chain AI. And basically, when it comes to artificial intelligence, then this is the most important technological disruptive technology. Okay, think about it. This is after 4 or 5 years, there will be a drastic shift in how everything happens. So this is very powerful. The technologies and when it comes to security, right? So the blockchain itself is more like a decentralized, and because of that there is a lack of accountability. So because of all these, it is very important. The security, web3 security is also a huge industry. So cater this web3 security and artificial intelligence. This is the combination of security, right? So this is how, yeah, it's all about the security and web3 something.
Yeah, definitely, Yogesh. And today only, one of our community member named Leonard sent me a message saying that. So I'll just out of the discussion, I'll just read one message. What he means to say is security is one of the main problems many encounters in this Web3 ecosystem, like in the blockchain world. So yeah, security is definitely a big challenge, and we are trying to resolve it. And so far, we have tried. Technically, we are trying our best to create a ecosystem which is safe and secure and welcoming to new people, those who are beginners, but who wants to join this ecosystem and be part of Yeah, so be part of the ecosystem. But yeah, Yogesh, you absolutely put it really well that we are here to address that problem and as well as grow as a community project. Um, so we have been doing a lot of things and definitely will give the weekly updates and what happened in the past week. But meanwhile, Yogesh, you have been investing for last two shows. Would you like to add any perspective recent perspective which you got about the project, or any experience would
Yeah,
you like
yes,
to share?
definitely. So, uh, continuous development on infrastructure, that is the key concept of projects, which is technological driven, right? So, having the all these background work in which all this technical development that creates the foundation value, and the more utility that is generated through the platform, the more growth of the value of the coin, right? So yeah, I mean, having this in mind, the technological development and utility oriented approach. So yeah, a couple of weeks, like last past month or so, there was a lot of development that was done by the team. Were very busy developing all those things and creating a technological advancement, especially AI. AI itself is a very useful. At the same time, it's a very complicated subject to develop as well. So yeah, I mean, there is a lot of background work that's happening to cater the ongoing development process for this ecosystem. Yes, Sandeep.
Definitely, Yogesh. So, in past couple of weeks, so last show and the previous show, I showcased the new platform which we are developing, which is the coinmask.org. So it will work as a gateway to secure chain ecosystem on the Sky network. You will be like the committee members will be able to work on all the different aspects, like for example we are bringing dex on the coin mask, we are bringing our staking and mining application on the coin mask, we have already have application on play store for a wallet which you can use to create your wallet and then connect it with the coin mask and you know explore the sky ecosystem, be part of it, participate in the trading, you can participate in earning, you can participate in learning. There are so many things, like in just one platform we are bringing almost 7 to 8 different utilities, so that is something I'm really excited for. Also in the weekly updates, I would like to let the community know about the launch of the next version on coinmask, so that we were planning to do this week during this weekend time, but unfortunately because it is a weekend, uh, the support staff will be running thin a little bit, and also on holidays, so there's a kite festival coming soon. So due to that reasons, we have decided to move the launch dates on 15th. So Yogesh, any your views?
Yeah. You put it really well. So the platform itself is very exciting. So there are all this utility, everything at one place, that is very useful to the community, and this will definitely increase the utility. So down the road, this platform itself will serve as a the gateway of a secure chain, and at the same time, also the CoinMask itself is a media company, which means it will also serve as a additional sources of utility and all kinds of marketing services, and the sky is the limit. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's one of the exciting components to the community is waiting for very excitingly.
Indeed, Yogesh. And just to update the community about the past week, so also we have been working with the, we have already pitched a couple of VCs, and we are in talks with some partnerships for media. There are things happening behind the doors, and meetings are going on. Negotiations are happening. So it's an exciting time, guys. And for all those who have joined this ecosystem, this is gonna be like I think till March and second quarter till June. I think we should have a lot of development. So, for example, today only I was thinking about like okay, so we were discussing regarding what to do for security in on ramp off ramp facility, right? The reason is because right now, as a cover, I know what are the issues faced by the issue is regarding La token and the listing on La token. So chats on today's like SecureChain Telegram group, and you'll direct like you'll find messages saying, all right. So yeah, here there's a message from Alpha King that after the new centralized exchange listing, please announce the delisting of Sky from La token. So that is one. Also, we were discussing about kind of like what is so difficult about making a centralized exchange. And recently, I've been working on a couple of things. So, like for example, as we are listed on La token, I tried building a platform where you can store your La token API keys and create a trading bot, or you can have a trading experience, or so many different scenarios you can do. Okay, which is not great with the La token UI, but on the API side also, it kind of failed us. So we are working on. So anyway, but I did look out for other exchanges which are one of them is exclusively exchange which only works on APIs, and they have a very limited user space. So that is something when like I've shortlisted couple of them. So I'm working out, maybe in the next show I'll let the community know like which platform we might be looking out for. But yeah, also there is a it is a good time to list secure chain AI on new centralized exchange as well. So we have it is so guys, we are considering that, and yeah, please stay tuned and we'll update the news once everything finalizes. Also, one key thing which we are missing is our wrapped sky, right? So right now it is work is completed, the wrapped sky has been deployed on all the networks. Now soon we'll be working towards adding those pairs onto the bridge, with the new version of bridge, of course. So stay tuned, guys. A lot of development happening, a lot of new things coming up, and yeah, exciting times ahead, guys. So Yogesh, what are your views on the development which is happening now?
Yeah. So you put it, the one other component you put very well. That's the wormhole bridge. So that's the also one of the good our ecosystem component, because it will allows people to freely move tokens from one network to another network, and also at the same time maintaining the liquidity and maintaining the total supply in a decentralized way. uh, Although because it's a breeze, so there will be certain level of centralization will be there, but also it will be because it's a wormhole breeze, so it's have a higher level of decentralization than other breeze. So that one itself will allow people to convert the sky from one network to another networks freely, and also without any other restrictions. So that's the one of the key components of the technology, the ecosystem development. So that's the one of the exciting components, Sandeep.
Correct, Yogesh. And it will also resolve the problem of the liquidity with the sky on La token, for example, because La token is a centralized exchange. We cannot put all of our communities, our treasury onto the La token as a liquidity. But on the decentralized exchanges all around, like on the secure chain decentralized exchange also, as well as the DEX on all the networks. So once the sky becomes tradable on all the decks, I think that clearly solves the problem of on ramp, off ramp, tradability, liquidity. and also market making. So actually, the market making was the primary reason I was actually making that bot on La token, but somehow it's not working out. Then why not go for the multi-chain approach, which we are already in works. We have almost developed 70-80% of the components. Um, yeah, sounds good, Yogesh. And Yogesh, what are your views on liquidity staking? Like how it can be helpful, and how it can create more value for our ecosystem.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, as you the name itself implies liquidity staking, which means it will allow users to stake a liquidity on various DEX. So, for example, in DEX in other network, for example, let's say Sky is trading on Ethereum, for example, or maybe Polygon or BSC or any other blockchain network. So, at the same time, it will allows people to stake their Sky coin along with the liquidity, which means those liquidity will go into staking um, their DEX liquidity pool. So this will allow the people to have more liquidity on various DEXs on different blockchains. Okay, that's number one. Number two, those people who stakes the liquidity, they will receive the additional Sky coin because that's the only way the Sky coin will be released into the circulation. So all these liquid Sky coin that's there right now, that will be permanently locked in a smart contract and only be released through that method, which means there will be no other random Sky coins lying down here and there. But it will be released only through liquidity staking, which means it will be completely calculated and predictable way. It just doesn't come into the circulation randomly, but because of it's locked in a smart contract and controlled by the smart contract, it gives the protections of the Sky coin value growth. So there will not be kind of a dump or possibility or fear of dump, right? Because it's already locked in a smart contract. So this is the one of the key uh, components, key things we the projects can do to move towards more decentralization. So this can truly become a community owned and decentralized project, Sandeep.
Indeed, Yogesh. Also, so yeah, I think in very short period, like we can expect that in maybe next month or two, we can be done with all those things which we were just discussing, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, I mean, the team has disclosed they are already in a process of completing this work. So, yeah, I mean, they are very keen to announce the completion of the project pretty sooner. So, yeah, looking forward for them to complete the development as soon as possible, and yeah, looking forward for their announcements.
Definitely, Yogesh. Also, regarding our partner projects, like for example, Evolve is launching a million wallet drive where they are expecting, to because they are a new blockchain, they are expecting to bring 1 million mainnet coin holders, and so they'll allow the participants from, of course, SecureChain AI network. Our community members will get the first preference, and they can earn one evo for each person of our sky holders, as well as there is going to be an so once there's going to be an airdrop also for every sky holder of evo, so that is also there. So stay tuned, guys. Exciting times ahead. Really happy to be here, and thank you, community, for your support. It's been the key for the success of this project, and I think that is what it means, right? We work on the values of decentralization and democracy. Okay, and when it comes to this project, the reason behind building this project itself was to get the you know create a global ecosystem, and take it to the each, like make it possible, make it available for each and every person all around the world, global, without any borders. Anybody can work. We create an ecosystem which generates value, and so far in first year of operations, we have been able to generate that value. We have built a lot of things. We have launched successful products. Also, we are evolving in a strange way where we are, right now working with. So usually, like, marketing used to be our downside, and I think maybe in a couple of months everybody would be thinking the opposite of it. So that is one problem I always wanted to resolve, and we are so up to the mark now that very soon we should be able to resolve that problem once and for all. What are your views, Yogesh?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, Sandeep, as I always keep saying this in other previous shows, um, but yeah, marketing is hand on hand. So one hand great product, another hand great marketing. Because if we build a great product but nobody know about that, then it doesn't make any sense. So definitely, yeah, marketing is important, right? But at the same time, value creation is also important because see, the project has 1 year old, and the development phase is usually these types of projects takes a lot of time for them to come out as a more stronger positions and building their foundation, right? If there is a strong foundation in terms of technologicals and the product, and if there is a good product, then it's good to market them, right? So definitely both are necessary, but yeah, as I already talked, that it's all about value creation and utility driven project. So the more value that has been created will be created, the better it will be for the community and for everyone, Sandeep. So yeah, looking forward for the great stuff ahead.
Definitely, Yogesh. And also, just to update the community that there's been a question from Kirito. Hello, Kirito. And news about the token generator on SkyChain team. Yeah, we can bring the token generator. So there are actually two things. This one token generator which we are building as a team effort, but there's also a discussion going on with one of the token generator program from, like, project from layer 1, so layer 0. Yeah, so they are the name is what is meme. One second, let me check his name so I don't mispronounce us. But yeah, so we have already discussions going on with that person, which are kind of coming to the fruitful end. So we can, that is also something which I'll be probably, let me do one thing. Let me try to bring that person on the show soon. So let him. It's a, yeah. It's called Metropolis. Yeah. So that is all. Let me try to bring them also, so they'll be able to say better about their project than us, right? But yeah, there are two things which are happening. There's one like one project from already successful, uh, on other networks, and they are also coming to our network, as well as we are also building one token generator where our community members can create the smart contracts and deploy the smart contracts of different types of memes, and with different DeFi functionality as well. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you, Gito, for asking this question. All right, guys. As you know, end of the day, this show is directed towards resolving your questions, answering your questions. So feel free to ask your questions. You have multiple ways to do it. Either you can put it in the comments of the stream, or you have our own Telegram group. We have our own Telegram group, right? So definitely you can put a message there and ask a question, and I'll take it. I'm available. So let me just put a message. So other than that, guys, Yogesh, what do you see the current market? How do you see it working? And so actually, I had a great, so just that just reminded me of one. one of the our community member named Thomas, right? So he's from Denmark. If you guys remember, he also joined the show like couple of episodes back, maybe some back. But yeah, he's also like which gives us that energy to work 15 hours, 16 hours a day, and build for a community. Because I really got some great messages from him, saying how he believes in the technology and how the project is progressing. Also, thank you all the active community members who are participating in the discussions, and I would encourage everybody to participate in the discussions. Let's go deeper. I know, even there's one more thing I would like to announce is, one second, let me just complete the message. Yeah. So, end of the day, the show is about the community and the support which we received from the community, the stories we have heard from the community. Uh, like last show, Yogesh, this is again an amazing thing. One of the community member, he got some 800K something, some sky from the fair launch, and that person has been participating in all the community activities all around the year, and he has been able to grow his stake from 800,000 tokens to some 2 million plus tokens, just by putting the liquidity on la token and doing the active trading on la
Hmm.
token. So guys, it's an amazing opportunity, right? We are, and with the dexes all around the all the networks, we are, will be creating new opportunities for traders as well. So Yogesh, what are your
Yeah,
views
yeah,
on that?
definitely. So
For traders, it's an amazing
yeah,
thing.
yeah, it's allows also people to have arbitrage opportunities and trading other various different types of trading opportunities when it comes to a different multi-network existence. So once the skies will be there on multiple networks, then definitely, Sandeep, yeah, it will be there uh, use opportunity for the traders as well.
Indeed. So thank you everybody. So secure chain ecosystem also with evolve coming soon. We are bringing more and more partners into the ecosystem, and that's how we will grow. Correct. So yeah, excited times ahead. Thank you guys for joining the show. It's an amazing feeling to be with all of you, and listen to your questions, and yeah, it's just always fun. What do you feel, Yogesh?
Yeah, yeah, as always, definitely. So it's a privilege to be here and also to have a opportunity to have participate into conversations. And yeah, at the end of the day, this is the community project, and yeah, together there is a collective efforts. And I also appreciate those people who are putting efforts, time, energy, expertise, resource, money, all kinds of things into project. So appreciate all these people. So collective efforts, that's the key for success for sure. And yes, looking forward for the greater success together.
Definitely, Yogesh. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, listeners, for joining in. We'll see you everybody on next Saturday, 2 p.m. UTC sharp. Uh, Meanwhile, have a great weekend ahead. Wishing every one of you a very happy weekend and a productive week ahead. Thank you for joining in. Yogesh, would you like to do the concluding remarks?
Yeah, yeah. So yes, really appreciate all these people and all these community members for their support, and those people who are listening now and those people who will be listening it afterwards. So really appreciate all these people, and yeah, just have a fantastic weekend and week next week ahead. Thank you, everyone. See
Definitely,
you.
Yogesh. Thank you, everyone. Everybody, have a great weekend.